Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Mile High Living. I'm Gina Bellich, and welcome to our special edition Home Experts Week that we're kicking off today. We're super excited, and it's only fitting that we give ourselves and our first guest a virtual high five. To kick things off, we have Levi Torres, president of High Five Plumbing, joining us today, where every call ends, at least in a virtual high five these days, right? Yep. There you go, just like that. All right, tell us more about High Five Plumbing and why you have basically every call ending in a high five.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Gina. So a little bit of background about High Five Plumbing. So I'm a second generation plumber. I grew up in a small town in southern Colorado where I was born and raised, where my dad actually still runs a plumbing company to this day that he's ran since 1979. So, I learned a lot from him. When me and my wife, Cassie, made the decision to move from a small rural town up to the big city, we were sitting around the table trying to think of what we wanted to call our plumbing company. And my wife came up with a name, and we still to this day can't remember the name. And she said, "Let's call it this." And I said, "Oh, that's a good one, High Five." And me and my wife reached across the table and high-fived each other. We were like, High Five Plumbing, every call ends with a high five. And the reason why we chose every call ends with a high five is because high five is such a positive action. Like when you high five, you're smiling, you've done something good. So we really want to make sure that, our customers are truly happy when we leave. So now we're not just giving high fives, we're giving air high fives.
Absolutely. You can still have the sentiment behind it, even though you don't physically touch those hands right now, right?
Yes.
Let's also talk about the fact you have a 4.8 Google rating. You have all these accolades. I mean, obviously you're doing something right.
Yeah, so we do have a 4.8 rating on Google with just under 900 reviews. On top of that, we're also vetted and background checked through Team Dave Logan. We also won the Best of Home Advisor Award for 2020. And we're also one of the finalists for the 2020 Better Business Torch Award for this year for the small business category.
Well, you're obviously having large success. Can you talk a little bit about what really sets you apart from maybe some other plumbing companies?
Yeah, definitely. So some of the biggest things that set us apart is our technology. We have crazy technology. We send videos of all of our technicians to every client. So the client actually gets a video of the technician so they know their voice, they know their face, they know what they look like. We also send a tracking link just like Uber or Lyft to our clients. So you can actually track the technician to your home real time, which now eliminates a lot of that wasted time for customers. They know exactly when we're going to be there. We also, all of our technicians are licensed and certified. So, anybody we send to your home is going to be certified to work on your plumbing system at all times. So those are some of the biggest things. And then of course we wear cool baseball jerseys every time we come out. We have 3 different styles, and our technicians just love the options, being able to wear a different jersey every day.
Absolutely, not your typical uniform. Right.
Nope.
There. That's pretty nice. Also, you're very active in nonprofits. Now, that's something that's a little unusual, I'm going to admit, having someone come in here and talk about that in addition to their activity with nonprofits. Why is that?
So in March of 2018, my wife and I, the Denver metro area has given us so much. They've helped us build High Five Plumbing to what it is. And so in March of 2018, we wanted to figure out what we can do to give back to the community. And so we sat down together as a company and said, let's start the High Five Cares program, which every month we choose a different nonprofit and we spotlight them. So we write a blog on our website about them. We donate money every month to them. We feature them on our social media. We also go and do volunteering events as a team at these places. And really the reason why we wanted to do it is because it creates a gratitude, a grateful mindset in our team. To go out and help people who are in need, it makes them just naturally be more grateful for the things they have in life.
Well, you're doing it, like we just said, with the wonderful the gear that you're wearing and stuff, but you actually sell some of this stuff too. So if you don't just have to be a fan of plumbing to be looking this nice, right?
Exactly. So the one thing was I've been a plumber for many years, and I always wanted different options, different colors, different styles to wear. And so we decided hey, let's go ahead and make some different options, some different hoodies, hats, shirts for our team to wear. But not only that, so we do have a website where you can buy all of this apparel, but for every item we sell on that website, we also donate $4 back to the nonprofit of the month. So it naturally ties it right back to giving back to the community.
Just a multitude of messages there. Not only can you make your workers feel good and feel good about themselves, but then the community at large as well.
Exactly.
Now, if anyone at home is thinking this is the way to go, you also have a great special for everyone out there. Because listen, essential workers, you're never gonna be not needed. The plumbing business, right?
Exactly. And so in our industry, one of the biggest things, Gina, that we notice is people forget that their water heater is like an engine. So everybody has a water heater in their home, but it's just like your car. If you don't get your oil changed on on your car, it's not going to work properly. So it's the same thing with your water heater. Your water heater should get a maintenance once a year is what most manufacturers recommend. So the deal we're going to give to Mile High Living today is we're going to do a $29 full water heater maintenance where we'll come in and do a full maintenance on the water heater. But everybody who schedules through Mile High Living today, we're also going to give them a high five hat, and we're going to donate $4 for each service call booked to the nonprofit of the month, which is this month is Judy's House.
All right, I love this. Levi, thank you so much, and this wonderful swag that you brought in to decorate our set today. I love that as well. We appreciate you being on the show. Now, you heard it here right now. High Five Plumbing has a special offer for our viewers, a $29 water heater maintenance special and a high five hat for callers who mention Mile High Living. They will also donate $4 to Judy's House, their nonprofit of the month. So go ahead and call 877-WE-HIGH-FIVE. That's 877-934-4445, or visit them online at highfiveplumbing.com. High Five Plumbing paid for today's segment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.